What's going on, gaming universe? This is Jon without the H here, with the man of the hour, Gam3gr8er. We're here to we're here to give you some drops, and we know it's been a while, and we're sorry for that.
Been way too long.
Way too long, and we've missed you. We've missed you.
Nah, I really hadn't. Not really.
What can we say? When in Rome. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
I don't think that's really matters to the situation.
Okay, all right. So yeah, how's it going, gaming universe? Sorry we've been so long on a hiatus. You know, Gam3gr8er working and me a stay-at-home husband or wife, as Philip would say.
Mm-hmm.
You know, staying at the house. Haven't really been able to get out there. Been trying to do some more Let's Plays. I know y'all have seen the Final Fantasy stuff that I've been posting. More's on the way. I'm just still trying to work out something for, you know, gaming and stuff, because I didn't like how the video's edited, you know?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, so, but get right to it. First of all, we lost two great icons today. One was Prince, and the man with the plan, China.
If you want to see more of China, go look up his video.
Yeah. No, China, you know,
older.
A funny fact about China, she was the only woman to win the Intercontinental Championship. Which, if y'all are not familiar with wrestling, that was just a man's only championship. So that's a big deal.
Right.
You know, so...
She died from heart failure, from steroids, or...
I don't know. I didn't really see. I just know they found her in her home. And Prince, you know... I mean, the man looked like he was 25 years old. I mean, if you ever seen Purple Rain, he just goes like this. He goes... Next thing he is fucking... It's like Top Gun taking off the glasses.
He's like like a dog whining at it, and then he gets it.
Would you like to bathe in the lake of Minnetonka? So anyway, RIP out to those guys
in China.
In China. Wish condolences to their family. You know, it's got to be a hard thing. But
they
now
changed our childhood. So
oh yeah, definitely. Suck it.
RIP guys.
But I guess we're going to hit some gaming news. Some of this may be like a week old. Again, this is stuff that we found that
people needed to know about. At least in our eyes. Because some of it's not really in the mainstream stuff. So unless you're just actively looking for, you won't really...
Yeah. So on the first news... new Pokemon names got released a few days ago. We don't know...
Any pictures?
No pictures yet. They said those won't come out till May.
Yeah.
They're being kind of shady about it, which that's fine. They can be shady as they want. But anyway, names got released today, or maybe like 2 days ago, and it was
Can you pronounce that?
No, it's like Solgaleo and Lunala. Something like that. It's some weird name. Anyway, people are thinking that it's going to be the new legendaries for the game, Sun and Moon. So, you know, Sol and Moon.
How are the names released? Like Twitter or?
I think today there was like, or I keep saying today, it was a few days ago. Like, people always...
Japanese magazine?
Yeah, it was like a Japanese magazine. There was, like, names that got either copyrighted. I think that's what it was. Like, names got copyrighted, and it was from Game Freak. So people are automatically jumping towards it's a Pokemon, which, I mean, it's funny that Sol and Luna got brought in, and the name of the game is Sun and Moon version. So, also, for people that have Pokemon Alpha, Sapphire, and, what is it?
Omega Ruby.
Omega Ruby, yeah. You can also get Jirachi for your mystery gift.
You can also get them in the X and Y's also, can't you?
I think you can. And it's level 100. I got mine a few days ago. It's pretty good. I had to keep getting it before I got the nature that I wanted. So, I guess that's it on the Pokemon news. I really can't think of nothing else. It's been a slow, you know, people are just grabbing at straws when it comes to Pokemon.
Yeah.
So, the first thing we hear about new Pokemon stuff, believe me, I'm a huge Pokemon fan. A competitive battle now, I will let you know.
And I hope it's going to be 3DS. Because after I got my son got one for Easter. So it'll be cool for him. He was asking me which one I'm going to get. Pretty sure I'm going to go Moon. Mm-hmm. You can go Sun. That way we can capture and get all of them.
Oh, that'd be a lot of fun.
And I hope it's pretty interesting starters.
Yeah. But I've heard rumors, but I'm not gonna talk about that with y'all because it's really just rumors about. There's been like several Pokemon pictures that have come out that have been proved to be false, so I'm not really just too worried about it. But let's see. I guess that's it on the Pokemon front. What else can we talk about, Phil? There is we can just edit this out. Or can we? The Rust controversy?
What is Rust?
Rust was a survival game on Steam, I think. Never played it. I heard it's not for kids because the second you spawn, you're butt-ass naked. Mm-hmm. And you go and you find other people. You can either work together, or I've heard people come in and just like slaughter your whole team and steal everything. It's really survival at the most. Like, you literally have to find rocks or just everything you can to survive and build. Well, anyway, now there's a controversy. Because apparently when you started the game, it randomly generated you. But you could be black, you could have been white. I think you could be like skinny or muscular. Like, it was just a random generator. Well, now they've added gender to the RNG. And apparently it's causing a big controversy, which I can't say nothing. It doesn't bother me at all. I have a girl Destiny character, my hunter. So, I mean, I don't really see how this could offend somebody when you're automatically seeing balls when you spawn.
I don't even know, man. I don't see why it should even matter. Does it affect stats at all, or?
No, what I've read, no. It's not going to affect nothing. It's just a random generator. Okay. It just spawns you. You know, I just really don't see how it could cause that big of a controversy.
It's crazy how we're in 2016, almost halfway through, and gender is bothering people.
Yeah. I mean, like, I can see people getting mad if, you know, your strength stat was lowered because you're a woman or something, but if you're just going in there and the whole game is based on this random generator, apparently they never plug and play Destiny. You know, and get in the right role. Division. Yeah. But, if y'all have any thoughts on that comment, you know, I would, you know, read a comment, you know, give us a comment, let us know what you think. You know, I'd love to hear your opinions on it.
Or if you've even played it. I've never heard of it.
Yeah, I haven't heard of it until about a week ago, and I've been seeing more on it, and it's getting, you know, it's actually getting pretty heated. Right. On like, what do you call them? Like Rust forums and stuff. Right. It's getting pretty heated. On another note, World of Warcraft, they had a huge server. I didn't get the name, but Blizzard shut down the server. Mm-hmm. I can only assume that it's a 15-year-old game. Or what?
Is it?
Well, it's 13 years old, I think. It started, what, in 2004, maybe?
I don't know.
2003? There's no way of knowing.
I mean, I never played it. I've always heard about it.
I played it a little bit back when I had a roommate of mine who was really into Warcraft, and I played it one time, and this dude came up to me and said, "Would you like to pick flowers?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." And he was like, "You got to get the character," or something like that. And I was like, "Man, I'm new to this game. I don't know what's going on." So I picked flowers alone that day.
That's an interesting story. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it was crazy. But I guess that's for anything, really. We're looking up the server name now.
I don't know.
We can't find the server name right now, so...
I was really trying to find out when it started.
Either way, it's an OS game.
Somebody had to have been pissed. You said they closed down a server. Didn't somebody just get the level 99 or something on every server?
I'm not sure about that. I haven't heard nothing about that, but it wouldn't surprise me none. I mean...
Right.
People like that game.
4.11.16. Private server. It's a private server. I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Nostraris or something like that. It's some weird name. Anyway, they closed it down, and I've heard the reason they closed it down was simply like money problem. Like they couldn't afford it no more. I thought World of Warcraft was still doing well, but I guess not.
Oh, okay. The reason it was popular, you could still play the vanilla version.
Okay.
So, I guess if you ever pick up World of Warcraft, you'll have to pick up more than just the vanilla game.
Mm-hmm. I will never pick up World of Warcraft. Not to say World of Warcraft was a crappy game, just not my...
I've never dived into the rabbit hole. I know of people who have, and they absolutely loved it. But eventually, I guess it drops off.
Yeah. I mean, everything's got to come to an end sometime.
Right.
I mean, I'm surprised there hasn't been a World of Warcraft 2 yet. I mean, this is a game that has literally...
There is a movie coming.
Oh, my God.
It looks good, right?
I haven't seen it yet. I haven't
The
seen the trailer for it. No. We'll check it after this.
Right.
I guess that's it on the World of Warcraft front. We really don't know much else to tell you, but we do know if something does come up, we'll let you know first. Phil, you were saying something about the PS4 Neo?
I can only imagine. It's, on Facebook and other sources, I guess people are upset about it.
Mm.
About it coming out. Don't really bother me. I mean, just be getting a stronger console. I mean, it's going to be 3 years into it.
Mm-hmm.
That's 6 years of electronic life.
Yeah.
I mean, do you think it will do fairly well?
I mean, I think it'll do okay. People also need to remember that, PlayStation has done this ever since PlayStation was invented. I mean, if you think about it, yeah, this one does have better specs, but, come on. Our technology is just growing at a rate faster than any kind of generation that we've had. I mean, it's like every, 3 months, like about 3 or 6 months in, the PS4 was...
Already
obsolete to a computer, or,
it was obsolete anyway, but to high-end PCs, but it's definitely grown in the past 3 years.
So we're in a growing world, So, but going back, PlayStation had the PlayStation 1 that got released, about 2 or 3 years after the first PlayStation 2 went from the big one to the slim.
Yeah, fat, the slim.
PS3 too, had
also,
a fat and slim version. It had more gigs. So I wasn't too shocked when I found out a new PS4 was coming. I don't know why people get upset about something that's trivial.
Not necessarily about trivial. Price will be I'm assuming it'll still be $399. 3 years old. They're able to increase the power and specs, and probably not at a loss because technology gets cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
The thing I'm concerned with, if the rumors are true, is that they're telling developers to not make PlayStation 4K games only. But if they want a PlayStation 4K game, you'll make 2 separate copies. If a non-gamer, I'm talking about for kids, some less informed adults also, they'll go out and they'll get a game. Maybe they won't pick the right one, the vanilla PlayStation 4 game, or in the PlayStation 4K game, which is going to be putting out 4K, higher frame rate and everything else. I don't think something like that's ever been done.
I mean, I see what you're saying though, because I mean, there's a lot of people that will go pick up games for their kids or something, and they just have a normal PS4 or something. Is that what you're saying? And then be like, oh yeah, but this is what you get, end up being the 4K version.
Right.
So, and as far as I know, you can't return stuff from GameStop if it's been
GameStop, Walmart, I don't know.
Yeah,
15 days not open, something like that.
And I mean, a lot of those people pick something up, early in the summer about, income tax time.
Yeah, right.
And, it'll be sitting there for months and months and months. Open it up, only to find they can't play it, they can't return it unless they trade it in. But at the same time, Blu-ray movies and DVDs are the same way. I got some family members that bought a Blu-ray movie and they don't have a Blu-ray. They're sitting there trying to make it play.
Right.
It wouldn't work, so I don't know. I look forward to it. I'm gonna get it. I don't have a 4K TV, so
I'll be lost out on that, but it'll definitely gonna increase frame rate. The jump, although the numbers from PS3 to PS4 are 360 to 1, the numbers grew astronomically, from 256 megabytes or 512 megabytes of RAM to 8 gigs of RAM, 20 times the power or whatever. But still, we were getting 30 frames a second, but on 1080p. Granted, there's hundreds of engines going on at once. Fallout, for example. People's actually walking the wasteland, or, all that stuff is happening at once, and the processing power just split. Does graphics really matter? No. But I can tell you, after being a day one Destiny player, playing that at 30 frames a second, and then playing the Doom beta at a smooth 60, or even, the Last of Us remastered, that extra 30 frames a second, that's definitely a game changer. And I'd probably say even more so than 720 and 1080.
Yeah, without a doubt.
But this new one's pushing for 4K, so that's 4 times what we on 1080. I hope it works as well as we think. Some people were saying that it's still gonna be 1080 in 4 different quadrants of it, and then using it instead of it being natural 4K. I don't know, but I'm not mad at it either way. Stronger console. Hope it works out.
I hope it works out too. I mean, Sony's my.
Speaking of, I guess on the console thing, been keeping up with the NX at all?
Very little. I typically. It's gonna sound bad because I have every Nintendo system up to the GameCube.
So what is that, 64, Super Nintendo?
Yeah, I have regular Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64, and
Super
the
Famicom?
GameCube. Super Famicom? No, I don't have one of those. But I wish I did.
NX.
See, I'm just not a fan. I haven't been a fan of the Wii or the Wii U, which some people would disagree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, I'm open. I'm just not. I might get it. I'll end up getting it. I know I will.
Well, we don't really know anything about them. Well, all we got is rumors that it's going to be a hardware console hybrid.
Mm-hmm. Mixed in with handheld stuff.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's what I meant. Handheld console hybrid. I mean, I'm not against that thought. I just don't know anything concrete yet. Someone was telling me, all those speculated rumors, 12 gigs of RAM. Wow. You know. And I just hope it all works and it has better third-party support, or, you know, people support third parties better.
Yeah, definitely.
On the Nintendo consoles. And I hope it's not just a gimmick instead of...
Well, I'm all for
make something interesting.
Yeah, I mean, I'm all for Nintendo having ideas.
Right.
It's just... I just want to play a game. Like, I mean, being honest, I get the ideas.
Right.
Like the touchpad and the Wii nunchuck.
Right.
But it's like, I just want to... I'm not a spring chicken anymore, okay? I just want to sit down and play my game. I don't want to worry about touching a touchpad. I mean, I'm not saying it's a bad feature.
Right.
It's just not something for me anymore. I just want to sit down and enjoy a game and play it. You know, and they keep adding these features, like more things to it. And, you know, don't get me wrong, I'm excited about that the NX may be a handheld console. That means possibly Pokemon come into a main console. Man. You know, and that's fantastic. My head would explode. I'm a huge Pokemon fan, but like, I'm just getting tired of it. Like, next thing you know, it's going to be a Megazord, and you're going to have to put it together before you can play the controller. It seems like they're just adding features to the controller.
I have always wanted a Megazord.
It's like, buy them all.
Can I only get in if I play the Dragon Flute?
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
The Dragon Dagger?
Yeah.
I forgot.
I can see Philip now. Well, Philip's about to get on Nintendo.
Yeah, but
what are your thoughts on it? I'm doing all the. I'm rambling about it. What are your thoughts on it?
I don't have a thought because I don't know anything about it to think.
I mean, just what you heard. I mean, if everything is true.
Well, they had those fake pictures up the other day, and it just looked like, obviously, they were fake.
Mm.
Even when people were saying, "Oh my goodness, it's awesome," still not sold on it. I think the Wii U can be better if I could take it more than 10 feet away from the console. So if it being a handheld console hybrid or whatever, and you go farther away than 10 feet, awesome.
Yeah. I got you on that.
Or being able to play it on the big screen. Because right now it's the gamepad is just playing the same thing. That doesn't make it better for me.
And again, I don't think that's Nintendo's fault either.
Right.
You know, a lot of that is third-party support. They don't want to put time in it. But it's also harder to do.
I guess, but they've been doing... I mean, it just wasn't an entirely new concept to me. They was like, well, you have two screens. Man, I've had a Nintendo DS since 2003. That's not a new concept to me.
Yeah. Except one's on your main TV.
Right. I mean, I'm not hating on it. It's not new.
Yeah.
Great games, Bayonetta 2, Bayonetta 1. You know, great game beforehand, but wasn't a system seller to me. The game I played most on my Wii U is Hyrule Warriors. Mm-hmm. But I digress. The NX, we know even less besides it. When do you think they're going to announce it? What do you think of it before? We have less than 2 months before E3. Will Nintendo just do a direct out of nowhere?
Nintendo's bad about that. So I see probably, I think, my opinion, they want to see what the competitors do. You know, what's going on before they announce.
Nintendo beats their own drum, though.
Huh?
Nintendo beats their own drum, though.
Yeah. I don't know. That's just what I think. I think they're going to, you know, maybe right before E3, maybe right after it. I think it's going to be somewhere close.
I think it's going to be at E3.
You think it's going to be at E3?
100%.
Well, remember last year they didn't really even do anything at E3, did they? Or was it the year before?
No, it was last year. I mean, the coolest part, they were showing the Star Fox, and then everybody started morphing into the Muppet lookalikes.
Mm.
Back when we had, what was it? I mean, that was pretty cool. But then they gave us a Metroid game that nobody wanted. Mm-hmm. Well, it's still not out yet, but the Metroid Federation Force or something. I don't know. It's not Metroid I want.
Yeah.
Or at least, not that I know that I want yet. I ain't tried it.
I gotta see more on it. Metroid's always hit or miss for me.
Well, it's not, no, it's just soccer or something.
Like Mega Man Soccer? Because that did so well.
Right. Because there's a lot of sequels on that. But, anyways, I'm excited at the possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also keeping them in check.
Right.
I've been hurt by them before. Pikmin 3 the only thing in that year. Then we had great years. Smash, Bayonetta, Hyrule Warriors. Still getting DLC. I want to know more. God damn it, it's a new fucking console. I want to know more.
Give it to us now.
I love it. I have fucking everything. I want to play it. But onto other stuff. Like?
Let's see what's on this list here.
Let's see what
well, GameStop has started publishing games now, or is going to start.
Or yeah, I remember them talking about that.
And they already got their name
into it. Really?
They already got their name. It's called Game Trust.
Mm-hmm.
So,
do you think that is good? I don't like GameStop's hand in games. I don't. I'm a hypocrite on pre-order bonuses. I'm not a sucker for them, but I have to have them. Mm-hmm. It's like buying an edited CD. It's like I'm paying full price for an incomplete product.
Yeah, I know what you mean. That just happened to me for the Naruto game. I can't get the pre-order bonuses. They're never going to release them. They're gone.
Yeah.
It's like I just should have put $5 on it.
Should have.
But, oh well. I'm kind of shocked they haven't went into it
So they're going to be doing mobile games? This going to be full $60 releases?
All I know is a name.
Mm-hmm.
It's called Game Trust. The link that I read it on, it didn't really have a lot of information just other than the fact that they're going to start publishing games. I could see them doing cell phones first and then doing more as see how it goes. But, I mean, let's face it, GameStop is the biggest, game selling company right now. Like, nothing even tops it.
Walmart may be close, but that's just because they got into the pre-sold games.
Yeah, so, I mean, I'm just kind of shocked it hasn't happened sooner, other than now.
Insomniac signed up.
Oh, heck.
It's not just Insomniac. Ready at Dawn from the Order of 1886 and other games. Tequila Works, Deadlight, they've done Rhyme. Frozen Bite, the Trine series. Those are the initial partners.
So this is not a small thing then. This is
they're buying. It's like they're throwing cooked noodles at a wall or at the refrigerator and just seeing what sticks.
Yeah.
Something. Because the digital space, and as much as I love having a physical copy, it is slowly becoming more and more digital gaming. It's all the convenience. Just having it right there. Never having to pop a disc in, just start. I like physical copies. And that's one way to cut out GameStop or third-party retailers, especially when sell and resell games, but we know that was a big deal. Mm-hmm. Still is. And some sources, I believe Microsoft is even asking, how would you feel about us buying your game back at 10% the price? Digital game, like, okay, I'm done. I've gotten every achievement. Unless it's just sitting in your gamer thing, they'll just delete any information you have, and you'd have to buy it again, or whenever it comes on sale.
I'm not opposed to that. I mean,
right.
At least you could be able to sell your game. I mean, 10% the price, though. I mean, that's...
When was the last time you tried to trade a game in at GameStop?
Well,
the game come out
yesterday.
Right. Mark the lad I seen you playing.
Yeah, I buy everything digital now, or close to it. Other than Final Fantasy 15, that will definitely be a disc and No Man's Sky.
Oh, right.
I'm excited about that one. Both of those,
June.
Yeah,
maybe the week of E3. We need to go.
We do.
Next year.
We'll accept debit or cash. To help
go ahead giving us anything. Support, a like, subscribe.
Money will help. The pain.
Anyways, yeah.
Also, some betas came out.
Right. Been playing a lot of betas, even more so than full release games.
I know they're coming out and they're long too.
They're not bad.
Yeah. One is being Battleborn.
I played a little.
I played a lot of it the first 4 days. Then I went back to, my other games that I'm trying to platinum on.
What would you think about it?
Oh, man, it was awesome. I have one problem with it, though.
What?
It should have been called Borderlands Battleborn. I think it would sell more. Because
Battlelands.
Or Battlelands or something like that. Because the game...
Borderborn.
the game is Borderlands.
Well, maybe that's just, Gearbox's touch on everything.
Yeah, I know, but, at the same time, I think it would help sell it better, because now Borderlands is a big name. If Telltale picks it up, it's got to have some type of cult following.
Right. Oh, it sold millions of copies.
Yeah.
And they've just been rehashing them and re-releasing them on the new systems, but that's a story.
Borderlands 3, please. Thank you. That'd be enough.
Coming to E3? Promise you. No, I doubt it. No, Battleborn's coming out.
But Battleborn was good. It has a lot of characters. I've heard that the characters...
Do they not play that... They play that different?
All of them play different.
Right.
All of them. I had
25.
Yeah, I had a sniper who threw out an owl. I was a wrestler. I was a penguin in a mech. I was my Necromancer from the Borderlands 2. It's not the Necromancer, but they play very similar to one another.
Okay.
There's a guy with a...
I didn't think they would be that diverse.
Oh, they are.
You pick one, you don't always stay that level. You just respec your skills every match.
Mm-hmm. Well, you actually do level. Your character does level. But when you go into your actual story mode, or your multiplayer, any kind of mode, when you kill, you'll gain a level, and then you can whatever perks you want. And then, once the game resets, it'll go back to normal.
Right.
So far it's good, and I've even heard that those aren't even all the characters.
Yeah, what's beautiful about it, and something different that they have done, and most other companies that have, they're trying to stay away from it being called a MOBA, but it's an arena, you do battle, and it's online. It's a massive online battle arena. It's a MOBA. Call it what they want.
That's what it is.
Right. So, but every new character is going to be free. You'll be able to buy different skins for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
That'll be your way of continuing support. But they don't want to feel as when people are playing that game and a new character comes out, they don't want to be left behind. Every new character will be free.
Oh, that's awesome.
It's beautiful. And especially as diverse. As long as they don't start doing clones of each other. That's great.
But so far, Borderlands, or the people who's done it, I can't even remember the name of it. Gearbox, yeah. I don't know why my mind just... They've always been good with uniqueness, though. You look at every Borderlands character that's ever been, not one of them played like the other. All of them are different. So that's cool. But
I miss you, Bloodwing.
Yeah, Bloodwing, RIP. Anyway, the next beta that came out was Doom, which I don't think I shared the same...
Love for it
that you did, yeah. I didn't really care for the multiplayer.
I'm not going to say I loved it, but as I spoke of earlier, 60 frames a second. The online was pretty smooth.
Mm-hmm. I started it up. Smooth.
Right. I started it up, waited for 15 minutes. I was like, oh my God, nobody's playing this. I turned it off, said it's a beta, turned it back on, jumped into a match. Wow. It's crazy. 12 people. I shit when somebody turned into a demon and it was not on my turn, not on my team.
Shit.
There's a distinct lack of strategy, especially with playing just randoms, really. I guess it'd take more than like playing with people we're in a party with or something. But fluid, different feeling guns, every one of them. I mean, you have rocket, laser, and then your assault rifle.
Mm.
I could see myself probably not playing it near as much as I have other online games. Destiny, I mean, hard it. But, I'm playing Doom for the campaign.
Yeah, see, that's me too.
That the multiplayer is just gonna be, it's gonna be a tack on for me.
There was someone I was speaking with at GameStop yesterday about the Doom beta, and he's liking it, but like I told him, I don't care if Doom's ever multiplayer. I never wanted it to be multiplayer. I'm not mad that it's multiplayer. I mean, if people want to play it, that's awesome.
Right.
That's cool. I remember playing Doom. Oh, well, Doom 2. I never got to play Doom 1, but Doom 2 on my PC, I didn't have anybody to play with, but it was still the coolest game ever. Then Doom 3 dropped. That wasn't multiplayer.
I played it on my first time playing. No, I take that back. I played Doom 3. It was my first legit Doom experience.
Yeah.
I pre-ordered the new one. I pre-ordered the new one.
I mean, yeah, Doom 3 was phenomenal. Now, the DLC I didn't really care for. The Resurrection of Evil, was that?
Is that what it was?
I think it was.
I tried to play it, but...
It was expansion. It was like 2 hours long.
No, for real?
Yeah, it wasn't long. It was disappointing. Anyway, I think Battleborn is over, but I still think you can get the Doom beta. So,
I think it ended.
It did end
Monday night.
Did it?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Monday.
Maybe, hopefully, there'll be one more beta come out for Battleborn.
No, it comes out in May.
Does it?
Yeah.
Well, shit. Well, you're lost. No, it was both good. I highly recommend checking them out. Look up on YouTube. I'm sure there's people playing it. Another thing that happened, I think last week or the week before,
something we were looking forward to since 2006.
Yes.
2006.
Yes.
Now, I did not play the one from Type 0. I need to go get that.
Mm-hmm. Remember, I did not buy Type 0. I bought 15 demo that came with Type 0.
This is understood.
What we're talking about is Final Fantasy.
The platinum demo.
Mm-hmm. The platinum demo is still available.
Thoughts?
My mind was blown, but there has been some negative feedback from it. Only because
what about you? Tell me what you...
man, I loved it. I knew what it was going in, though. I knew it was a visual. I knew that they created this demo just to kind of show you what everything looks like. It wasn't going to be long, because we got to see how the battle works in the demo that came out last year. And kind of how...
They even updated.
Yeah, they even updated that demo, too. There was two updates. And they even added another very hard boss that I've yet to beat.
Oh,
but,
wow.
Yeah, it's pretty hard. But
so, what combat did you like more? They said this one is going to be the definitive combat. Except, you didn't have party members, so I guess...
Yeah, I still say... It feels like Kingdom Hearts, which isn't a bad thing.
It's not a bad thing. I don't like grindy anymore. I'm more adult. That's a bad thing.
Mm-hmm.
I have less time. But Kingdom Hearts 1.5, 2.5 never felt like a grind. Destiny,
yeah, I agree with you,
is a freaking grind.
I cried with it. But the Platinum demo was good. Also, for anybody who listens to this, it's only like 25 minutes long. Pick it up, because if you pick it up, you actually get an exclusive summon when you beat it. That's gonna be loaded into your Final Fantasy file, or 15 when you pick it up. It's gonna be Carnbuckle, and that's gonna be the only way you can get it in it. I don't think that I think the demo's not gonna be permanent. I think they will eventually take it off the stores. It's what I've heard. So if you get this, at least pick it up. Even if you don't know you're gonna get it, pick it up, because, like PT, people that still got it, they still got it.
I got it.
Yeah. So, PT was a horror game. So pick it up. That way, if you get it, you can be like, oh, well, I still got this demo. I can get it. Definitely check it out. I bought the $100 one, mind you.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah.
Oh, because did you watch the episode?
I haven't watched the episode yet.
What?
I know, I'm feeling it.
That first episode is pretty tight, man.
I'll probably go home tonight and check it out.
Do it. It's on YouTube.
Is it on YouTube?
It came out on YouTube that night.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, watched it.
People don't
hated myself at work later, but I could hold a conversation about it. And you know how many conversations I held about it? That I fucking won. Manufacturing.
Also, before I forget, I didn't write this down, but 2 weeks ago, you can check it out. The Japanese trailer dropped for Dragon Ball Fusions. It's going to be for the 3DS. Don't know much about it. Just very little gameplay footage has been shown. We just know that it's predominantly going to be. It's going to revolve around fusions.
What kind of fusions, John?
Well, at the very end of the trailer, they were promoting it with Goku and Broly fusing.
Shut your mouth.
Shut your mouth. Yeah, it looks. I mean, as I said, I can't really say it looks good.
It's a Dragon Ball.
We haven't seen anything on it other than like people flying around the areas,
right?
Showing off the areas, but we haven't seen no gameplay footage other than that and watching Goku and Broly fuse. So I really can't say much. I heard that
the possibilities.
The possibilities.
Tiensha.
Yeah, I mean it's awesome.
Who did Cell fuse with in Budokai?
Krillin.
Fucking. Yeah.
Or like Boo when he fuses with.
Who did Hercule fuse with?
And there was the one where Goku saw him fuse with him, and then Gokul, Tienkul.
Yeah.
He did that weird ass beam on Budokai too. I don't know much about it. I do know that I've heard of something about a petition to try to get it here in the States, because right now it's just looking like it's only going to be a Japan release, which I don't see them doing that because Dragon Ball really has
big over here also.
Yeah, and then Dragon Ball Super's doing good. Even with no English dub, it's still doing pretty good here. Yeah. Also, 2 weeks ago, there was Destiny Division. The new patches.
Oh yeah.
Which I want to at least say something about them, but that deserves a podcast on its own.
Sure,
they're pretty long. I can say this: I'm liking the Destiny patch more than I am the Division patch. I'm really not.
Why? Well, Division just got a full game release. It was a minor update, whereas Destiny is a pretty major update, probably the biggest update we've ever had, but not counting DLC.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I just find myself still playing Destiny over Division.
Right. Maybe when Division matures a little bit or something.
Yeah. I don't know. My thoughts will go differently because, as I said, Destiny and Division, that could be a full podcast or full YouTube episode, whatever it is.
Right.
Anyway, that's all the information that I have. But one thing that I've been wanting to talk about and throw in is kind of like a game of the week. Kind of like, what have you been playing on? So these people can maybe hear a game that you haven't been playing or they've never played and pick it up for themselves. So, Phil, what is your game of the week?
It's hard to pick one. I tell you, the one I played more. That way I don't get tired of dying.
Mm-hmm.
Playing a little bit of Dark Souls, but the game I recommend is Quantum Break. Great. Some flaws. There are definitely a few flaws to the game and the overall setup of Quantum Break. Having to stream the TV show in between each chapter. Thought I was going to love it. I have great internet. Still found it buffering.
Mm-hmm. Takes
me out of it. Almost to the point where I messed up and I missed in between episode 4 and the final chapter. I don't know what the fuck's going on. I mean, it shows another side of it, but I still would have loved to seen it. But, great thing is when you're playing, some of the collectibles you can find will change the TV show. Yeah. But you also have the option to where downloading the TV show, well, you can only watch it if you have the game.
Mm-hmm.
It's about 75 gigs, though. Right. Anyways, love it. It is definitely not a third-person cover-based shooter. It's an aggressive shooter. Because he just goes behind the cover instead of just attaching yourself to it. Changes my whole thought process on the time management, about how he can stop time, and the whole thing, it's extremely good. That didn't sound really real put together, but
I'd have bought it.
Man, yeah, definitely. If you can play it, whether buy, rent, borrow, should definitely be on your radar. What about you, John?
Well, I got several, but the one that I've been playing the most is probably Arc the Lad.
Mm-hmm.
It's it was for PS2. It was for PlayStation 2, but about 2-3 months ago they started putting up PlayStation 2 games on the PS4, and I started buying them and collecting them. So I've been really into it's a tactical RPG.
Okay.
Like Final Fantasy Tactics, yeah, okay. In a way. Arc the Lad, it's inexpensive. It's a good game. Minor flaws, it being, you can really tell when something from PS2 goes to PS4, because everything's fast in PS4 now. Right. Everything's fast. So when you get to the PS2 games, it's kind of laggy in a way, kind of slow. It just got to get used to the old stuff again.
Oh, yeah.
But I'm almost done with that. I'm trying to platinum right now. So
it even has trophy support.
Yeah, all the PS2 games have trophy support. All of them. So, definitely, they got all kinds of games on there. They got, like, Grand Theft Auto 3, Vice City.
Have you ever played Arc the Lad before?
Yeah, I did about 10 years ago. I never beat it. I got midway through, and I just stopped playing it. I think Kingdom Hearts 2 came out. So.
Oh, yeah. Well, I have no reason to talk about Kingdom Hearts 2. I've quit a job over that.
But all the games that they're adding, I think next month is like Escape 2 and 3 is what they're going to put on. Okay. Next month. They all have trophy support, so definitely check them out. But anyway, that's my game of the week.
Right.
It's
my backlog is continuously growing.
Yeah. So, but that's it for me. Do you have anything else?
Quantum Break. About to dive into Dark Souls. I just want to say a little tidbit about Dark Souls 3. That I have not played any of the others. So I was worried I wouldn't know what was going on. And I've told the story a little bit before, but playing enough video games, enemy AI usually has an invisible wall where they quit paying attention to you or something. Not in Dark Souls. I ran from this beast. At the very beginning of the game, it was like some ice lizard. Killed me. I went back and found a pool of my souls there. I guess that I previously collected. He didn't like this. So I turned and run, and he continued to come after me. And I knew my way through the beginning area also. We also know Dark Souls 3 Dark Souls isn't known for its kindness to players. So I kill them, 2-tab them after they attack or whatever. I turn around and I see this lizard just rolling through the narrowness of the hallway, or the rock, in between the rocks that I was ran from. Shit. I keep running, and he rolls right by me. He stops, swipes 1 time, 2, and I turn around to run again. I see this cliff. I just run towards the cliff, and I turn around, look at him. He starts to roll at me again, and I dodge out of the way. He rolls off the fucking cliff. So I thought I was cheating, but someone else told me that if there's a cliff nearby, get them on it. That is how a true Dark Souls player plays. So, but it wound up giving me the souls for killing it and whatever else it dropped. And I knew I was going to have fun with that game, but I wanted to beat Quantum Break first.
Mm-hmm. I guess you're talking about things to start afterwards. I guess after I get through with Arc the Lad, I'll probably start Ratchet and Clank, which I've already
PS4
started.
Release?
Yeah, the PS4 release. I played a little bit of it. Huh?
Excited for the movie?
Oh, yeah. Which I've heard that they're going to be kind of close together.
So is it going to be an origin movie, or?
No one knows. We just know it's like what I've heard is the game is based off the movie, so I can only imagine that it is also an origin movie.
Okay, that's beautiful. I've only played one actual Ratchet and Clank, and it was on PS3 one. I don't remember which one.
Well, pick this one up because this one is the origin story. This one was the one that came out back in like 2002, which is the best one of the series. Since
we're kind of closing off here, love Ratchet and Clank. You're not a fan of Death Battle, and you're not a subsidiary of Machinima or whatever, but Ratchet and Clank versus Jak and Daxter. Who's got this? I know very little of either one. Mine would be total guess.
I'm still going to have to give it to Jak, even though I like Ratchet more. Right. Jak has that dark energy, which Ratchet does have weapons. But Jak 3, man, he's pretty powerful.
For real?
Yeah, I mean, he's a pretty powerful person, Jak is. So I would just have to see like where they're going with this. And I don't necessarily hate Death Battle. I just think sometimes they rush. Goku versus Superman Part 2.
All right. Man, beautiful episode. Great having you come over, talk about some nerd shit.
Hell yeah. And like we said, drop that like button. Maybe even subscribe. We promise we're going to start putting stuff out.
Promises.
Promises.
Right.
And I'm actually going to start probably within the next week or so. I'm going to restart on the 7.
Mm-hmm.
Because, like I said, the first couple episodes, it was just me kind of seeing how they worked. But when I restart, I'm probably going to live stream it. So, just stay tuned with it.
Sounds wonderful.
Hope you love it.
We'll definitely be getting on, being much more involved in everything we do. We hope to be in y'all's faces. Not annoyingly, but hey, we're here. Hope to get videos up and whatever else, commenting. We try to do that all the time. But, guys, really missed it. Glad you're back. I know it. God damn it, I know it.
Anyway, y'all, I'm Jon without the H.
Call me Gamerz.